After nearly 8 weeks living, working, and adventuring out of my 4Runner, I'm finally packing up for the final drive home. I'm Kristen, and this is Unstoppable Outside. So I am cleaning and reorganizing my Yakima. It got so much dust from being on the Pony Express Trail when I left the geodes. You can still see some residue. Alright, time to hit the road. It is bittersweet, but I am headed back to Seattle. I'm ready to be home, but I'm also going to miss all the adventure on the road. So tonight is going to be the last night sleeping in the truck. So I'm going to head out to the Oregon coast for my last night because I would love to wake up at the ocean and just smell the sea and the salt water. And then tomorrow night I'll be home, and I'm looking forward to seeing my kitties. Well, it was 93 degrees 3 hours ago in Southern Oregon, and now it is 54 degrees near Florence, Oregon on the coast, and it's drizzling after all the heat I've been having. Of course it'd be, good old Pacific Northwest beach weather out here. Oh my God, I'm just cracking up. So much for the sunset. Every time I plan for a sunset, I always get skunked. I just shouldn't. I just always need to wing it for a sunset. It smells so good. I love the smell of the ocean. Got my bed mostly set up. I'm gonna go change into some warmer layers because I'm still in a skirt from the 90 degrees that I've been in all day. And then it's time for dinner. I'm gonna do my usual salad. Time for some mushroom hot chocolate. Quite the trip. I think I ended up being on the road for 7 weeks, maybe 8. I need to do the math again. Turns out it was closer to 8 weeks and over 5,000 miles across 9 states. From trail running at altitude, exploring slot canyon caves and national parks, dealing with a serious truck breakdown, and backpacking remote basins to working full-time out of the truck, this trip was the ultimate test in both having a good plan and being able to be flexible and spontaneous. If you're into trail running, long-distance hiking, backpacking, or using a vehicle to get you to an active base camp, hit subscribe. I'm always adventuring and sharing my experiences, and you can catch up on this entire road trip series in the playlist on my channel. So, time to enjoy my hot chocolate, and I will see you in the morning. Morning, it's still very green out. It's only 5:45, I couldn't sleep anymore. So my $60 or so Amazon blackout curtains were definitely a win. Overall, they're easy to pop in. They typically stay in pretty well, which is nice. So definitely glad I got these. My magnetic bug screen covers. Those were amazing to use when it was hot out and I wanted a breeze coming through, but not as many bugs. An improvement that I did was these clips that they have like needles that you put into the fabric here, and it holds this versus the Velcro. It just, every time I would move it, it would just pull off. So that has been a huge improvement of managing the wires that are going up to the solar panel and to the Starlink. I definitely recommend those. I've definitely had friends ask me if they felt like the Starlink was worth it, especially with all the kind of hiccups I had during my trip with the heat and wind. And I would say yes, once I figured out the best placement for it, which is the roof rack attachment that I bought. And so it doesn't overheat up there. Granted, I haven't been in 110, 120 degrees like Arizona, but I have been in 100 degrees in
Oregon and California on the drive back up here, and it worked fine having it plugged in.
All right, Starlink is super cute to the roof rack. Very nice.
It has been such a blessing when I was driving from rock hounding over in the Dugway area at the Utah border, and then I had hours and hours just driving on these dirt and gravel roads to get back to Highway 50. I was able to have Starlink on the whole time, have connection, so if I had broken down, that would have been peace of mind. So some really huge nice to haves with having the Starlink. That definitely was just a huge peace of mind and kind of spoiled me as well. One thing I would do differently for a long road trip like this again is I would like to get a second solar panel because I needed to depend on that more. I broke up my driving stretches so much that between work I was drawing down the power on the Jackery too fast. So if I had a second solar panel, I'd be doubling the watts that could go into there. Another thing I would do differently, I just brought too much stuff. Like, I tried to keep it pretty concise, but I always have this stuff here in my front seat that I have to kind of rotate depending on what my bed set up. And that's like, you know, dry food and layers, so I don't quite have enough space.
This is the final product of the new box. It's a little bit shorter than my bed platform so that it can't slide onto the bed if there's a lot of movement. And nice storage cubby underneath, and it helps get the fridge up so that I have more ventilation around it as well.
Adding this extra functional storage, as well as other improvements over the 8 weeks on the road, proved that a good base camp setup is all about utility and simplicity. As for my adventures, my endurance and streak training paid off, and besides a truck breakdown, some weather, and a few lonely moments, I built confidence and made some epic memories along the way. So until next time, stay safe, stay unstoppable, and I'll see you outside.